Hi, my name is Samantha. I am a member service representative here at Associated School Employees Credit Union. I assist members with questions about their account and help them make deposits and withdrawals. I also assist in collections and with individual retirement plans. Today, I am going to talk to you about unexpected expenses. There are many types of unexpected expenses in our world, even some you should be made aware of in high school. When it comes to family, weather, your car, and even getting sick, you can never fully anticipate what is going to go on or how much it is going to cost. Today, I am going to explain what types of expenses are considered emergencies and when you should decide the emergency fund should be used. In many areas of the country, weather can cause a variety of emergencies. Weather emergencies can impact electrical power, necessary supplies, and travel safety. Emergencies, such as weather-related emergencies, can occur at any time in your life, and they can impact your planned budget and expenses. Have you ever had an emergency from weather? For example, when I was in high school, a storm threw a branch on my windshield and broke it. I had to use my emergency fund to meet my insurance deductible to replace it. In this session, you will explore emergency funds. After I'm done talking to you today, hopefully you'll be able to evaluate if an emergency fund should be used for different emergency scenarios. You can create an emergency fund savings plan. Analyze how saving for an emergency fund can impact a monthly budget. And here next will be a video about emergency funds and what they can be used for.
What is an emergency fund? Why would you need one? Let's start with Murphy's Law, which states anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So potentially you could fall in, lose your job, experience some flooding, and well, possibilities are endless. An emergency fund is a savings account meant to help you through unpredictable events. The question, how much money should you have in case of an emergency? 1 month's worth of take-home income is a good start. 3 months would be even better. 6 months would be great, because if you lost your job unexpectedly, you could cover 6 months of expenses such as housing, utility bills, loan payments, food, gas, and all the little expenses in life. Your emergency fund can also cover big, unexpected expenses that your salary or insurance might not cover. So where do you keep that money? Since emergencies are unpredictable, keep it safe and easily accessible. The savings account is a great option because if you need to withdraw early, you will not be charged a fee and your balance is safe. It will never change based on market conditions and is insured under the rules of the FDIC. But you probably want to keep it in a dedicated savings account. It's best to keep it separate so you are tempted to spend your emergency savings. If you do need to dip into the fund for an emergency, be sure to replenish it quickly, because you never know when Murphy's Law might find you.
If an emergency happens, you may need more money than you have in your savings. Review the following emergencies that may cause you to need an emergency fund. Loss of a job, your company goes under or they can't keep you on. Family change, mom and dad have a baby and you need school supplies for the year. Major illness, large expense such as a car accident, or change in living circumstances. Experts recommend having at least 3 months living expenses in your emergency fund. So if you need $3,000 a month to cover your basic needs like rent, utilities, and food, then you need $9,000 in your emergency fund. An emergency fund is not something you should use for every problem that arises. You should evaluate each unexpected expense to determine if you can handle the expense by adjusting your budget in other ways. If you cannot manage the unexpected expense by making changes to your budget, then it may be best to use an emergency fund. That means when you want to go to a concert with your friends, maybe you should use your fund money instead of your emergency fund. Here's a couple of examples of things that you may or may not need to use your emergency fund on. Let's find out. Mom loses her job and you need new school supplies. A good reason to use your emergency fund. The school announces a class trip to Italy next summer. The deposit is due in 4 months. Maybe not the best way to use your emergency fund. Try to use maybe your fund money or work it into your normal expenses. Your car needs new brakes to pass the state inspection. A good reason to use your emergency fund. Your car insurance payment is due in 2 weeks. Not the best way to use your emergency fund. That should be part of your monthly plan to either pay monthly or save the amount every month to equal the bi-yearly or yearly amount. So if you need $600 a year for car insurance, save $50 every month. Next, you'll be given a student activity to help you understand unexpected expenses even more. So again, an emergency fund is super important for financial success. You don't want to have to be caught between paying for car repairs or going to the concert you really want to go to with your friends. Anticipate that there will be things that can't be anticipated and save for the unexpected. Thanks so much for listening today, guys. I hope I was able to help you understand the importance of saving unexpected expenses a little better. Have a great day, a great rest of your school year. And remember, any member service representative like myself would love to help you set up an emergency fund here at ASECU.